As a designer, it's really exciting to get to be involved in a new build because it's nothing but potential. So this was just a big blank space, and we could have taken this kitchen in a ton of different directions. So it was a really great opportunity to be creative. So the homeowners had a pretty extensive wish list, and I worked up some plans for them. The key things that were important for them is that they love to entertain, and so there needed to be a lot of storage, a lot of supplies, because they also really love to cook. And then of course, they've got a busy family, so we needed it to be an efficient layout, and then they just wanted it to look like a polished, gorgeous space. These homeowners have always had a more traditional looking kitchen, and they wanted to change it up with their new house. That's why we decided to go with Scavellini for a more modern, clean look. Because this was my first time working with the Scavellini product line, I decided to go to the showroom so I could really explore all the features they had to offer. They have a lot of really great storage solutions, which was key in this kitchen. They've got great solutions for corners and under sink storage and garbage disposal, things along those lines. I also really like that they have a lot of different opening systems. So you've got pantry doors that slide out, you've got powered doors, flip up hinges. It really lends itself to a lot of different uses. The kitchen design is quite modern, but there are more traditional elements throughout the house. So we wanted to pick a palette that was really going to allow us to tie those two looks together. So when I went to the showroom, I already had a palette in mind that I thought would work with uniting those two looks. Angela's taste runs a little bit more to the modern, so I like that it's sleek, but it's going to tie in with the rest of the architecture. The designer there was really great in helping me to narrow down the options and zero in on our final look.
So this is one of our systems that completely pulls out.
The client was really happy with the finishes that we picked and the finalized layout, so this kitchen was ready to go from concept to execution. Seeing the finished space was so satisfying. There's a lot of joy in being creative and coming up with a concept for a dream kitchen, but once it's actualized, that's the exciting part. What I love about this kitchen is that it's modern without being cold. You've got the texture on the cabinets, there's integrated lighting throughout, and then those crisp, clean lines are contrasted with the more classic look of the Caesarstone. I think my favorite part of the kitchen is the detail where we ran the Caesarstone countertop up as a backsplash. The client's favorite part is how much storage we managed to get into this kitchen. The Scavellini systems allowed us to maximize every square inch. By laying out the kitchen the way that we did, we've really allowed for two functions to happen at the same time. We've got our work triangle to one side of the island with the way that we laid out the appliances, and that leaves space on the other side for entertaining and eating. I think with this kitchen we've injected a lot of character into the space. The Scavellini product gave us those nice clean lines that we based our design on, and then we layered in color and some personal accents. I'm really thrilled with this kitchen. I think it's the perfect focal point in this family's new home.